Alrighty guys, this is my first video attempt at magnet fishing. First thing in the morning, right before I'm going to work. This is where I'll be on the boat launch. I was going to do the dock. I've done this dock before, but there's so many tree limbs down there, you almost lose your magnet and you get snagged and hung so many times you can't even get to the bottom. First find of the morning when I was at the gas station getting coffee, found some paracord or rope. Alright, got my coffee. It's a very nice morning. It's about 50 degrees, I would say, out here. It's about 50 now. It's probably about 45 when I left the house. Alright. This is the setup I have. Just two pair of rubber gloves, solid rubber gloves. I've seen everybody using them online. And I've seen everybody using thicker cord, thicker rope. I got this rope. This rope's probably a little bit too much for this magnet. But I don't have a fancy knot or anything. It's just a regular old knot. I just put some black electrical tape on it. And then I've got two speaker magnets out of my truck, out of my old truck speakers. And they're mounted onto a thin piece of 1-inch angle iron, maybe 1.5. And then I made this eye bolt. It's an old front cover bolt for a diesel engine. I just made that eye bolt out with a torch. Anyways, this magnet picks up good, but it won't pick up a bicycle or a chair or nothing. It'll pick up screws and bolts and hooks and little things that you probably find off a dock. So let's set this down and get started, I guess. There we go. And I got a bucket just to stick all my stuff in if I catch anything worth not throwing away. This magnet itself probably weighs, the setup I got, probably weighs around 10 pounds, maybe. It's heavy. It's a little ridiculous. I'm gonna get me a nicer magnet one day. One day I will. This rope's rated for 300 pounds. This rope's rated for 300 pounds. So, and this magnet won't pick up 300 pounds. Alright. I won't go out very far on this boat launch here because there's a bunch of sticks and stuff out there, and I don't want to lose that magnet. I think I got a fish hook, and that looks like part of an eye bolt. Maybe a hook for a clothes hanger, I don't know. Stick it in the bucket, I'll throw it away. There are lots and lots of these screws in there, these really big 3/8 drive screws. They're like trailers. I think they come off of boat trailers, holding the wood down or something, I think. I don't know. Got a little tiny Phillips drive screw. Looks like I may have caught the remainders of a hitch pin. Maybe. When I was kind of bent there on that end. That's what it looks like. And then I caught part of a screw head. The remainders of it anyway. None of that stuff too. Right, there's another one of them screws. Alright, let's see. A fish hook, part of a nail, looks like a spring or was, a staple, and a bunch of little just pieces of rust and steel, probably off old bridges and trailers. Just trash. Very nice morning. There's another one of those screws. That's a nail, whole nail, and a bunch more rust. Now I'm getting into the right side of the dock before the water stops and builds up a lot of dirt, rocks, and sand. And sometimes that's where good stuff is, and sometimes that's where a lot of rust builds up. There's another one of those screws. Hey, we got something maybe good. I could use that. Definitely use that. Trailer hitch pin, that's a lock pin. Whatever you call those things. And there's part of a screw right there. And looks like a rock. And a bent nail. And a whole bunch of rust that nobody wants. Every time you pass over that thing, you get a lot of rust. There's part of it looks like one of them key rings. And a washer right there. And rust. And look at this stuff. Yuck. That is not what I'm fishing. It's nasty. Well, on these gloves, I got these gloves at Harbor Freight. They're like $2.99 or $3.99, something like that. And then this rope, it's a camouflage something, I don't know, rope. You'll see it. It's 75 foot long length. Has a 300-pound load rating. And it's like $4.99. I think it's $4.99. So this stuff's fairly cheap. So, like I said, this magnet I made, it didn't cost me anything to make the magnet, but I will get me a nicer one day. That way I can pick up bicycles and pipes and chairs and everything else. Let's see. There's another screw. There's another one of them big 3/8 screws. And rust. Well, that's all probably I want to get. There's them screws and rust. Let's see. There's a bobby pin. That's kind of disgusting. Part of a nail. There's a washer. And a staple. And rust. Alright, I'm going to clean this magnet off and call it a day. It's not totally clean, but it's cleaner than what it was. Got something else there. Looks like part of a C-clip for a trailer axle. Let's see if we can get a little cleaner. Oh, that's as good as it's gonna get. There's all that rope that comes with that thing. 75 foot, that's plenty, I believe. I did have a smaller rope on there. It was only rated for 65 pound, but it said on the packaging that once you tied a knot to it, it put the workload in half. So it went from 65 pound to 35 pound. Well, in my head I'm thinking if I get snagged on a stump or a rock or something and I go tugging on it, my magnet, I'm going to lose my magnet. So I went with the old theory, go big or go home, you know. Okay. Put this stuff in the car and I'll show you guys the dock out there, why I don't fish out there. There's the ducks. Try to hold you close because I just got you on it's a camera on a selfie stick I got for Christmas one year. Can't use it on my phone, so I'm gonna use it on the camera to hold the camera. It's a lot easier to mount it. I don't know if you can see all the sticks in there. There's logs and stumps and geese crap everywhere, and that's the kind of stuff you deal with. But on this side of the dock, you get twigs like that guy down there. That view, it's pretty. Alright. I'm glad I left so the ducks could go over and cool down. Let's see if I can't zoom in on them. Nope. Okay. Alrighty guys, well, that's my first time trying to videotape magnet fishing. I'll do more. I'll try to get them on YouTube. But good luck to everybody out there, and see you next time, I guess.